Okay, well, hi everybody. So I'm covered in hair. Like, look at this. I've got hair on my head. I've grown a beard. I was doing this for No Shave November, and most of you who know me know that I hate having hair on my head. I hate facial hair. I keep myself shaven. I'm a daily shaver. This has driven me nuts, but it was for a good cause. It was to raise awareness for cancer. And here it is. No Shave November has ended, and I am going to shave it off. But I do want to encourage people, if you look in this post, there should be a link. I chose a prostate cancer charity. So if you want to make a donation to help bring awareness for prostate cancer, help with research funding, stuff like that, please go to that link and donate. Now, my friends, when I told everyone I was doing No Shave November, a few of my friends said, "Oh, do you have clippers to trim up with?" I said, "No." They said, "Do you have a trimmer?" "No." They said, "What are you going to do when it comes time to shave?" I said, "I'm going to shave." And my sister was one, she thought, "Oh, it's going to pull and hurt and you're going to be broken out." Probably not, because I don't use regular razors, as most of you know. I use double-edge safety razors. This happens to have an open comb. That's the little teeth that you see there, which guides the hair directly to the blade. So we're going to use that in this shave. Now, I've already taken my shower, so my facial hair is very well hydrated and ready to go. Now I'll just put a hot towel on it just to warm them up a little bit. I've got my puck of soap with water on it blooming. I've got my brush ready to go, and I'll be using green tweed soap, and I will just rub a little bit of this kind of to get everything jump started here. Oh, the smell of this is great. Green tweed. All right. My brush is a brand new Omega Pro 49 boar brush. Had it soaking in water the last 3 days just to get it broken in for this shave. I have a little bit too much water in it. Had this soaking for the last few minutes just to get the bristles nice and soft. Now I'm going to take my time and I am going to load. By swirling the brush on the soap, the brush is getting loaded with soap that I will then use to build the lather on my face. And I am dripping soap on the floor. Okay, I think that should be good. Okay. Don't want to waste any of this. Okay. This is my first time using this particular brush, which was a gift, a Christmas present from my nephew, Garrett. So thank you, Garrett, for getting me this brush. It is awesome. It is nice, soft. This is just great. Add a little bit more water. There we go. Now this is starting to just explode with lather. And I've got 3 different razors picked out. If one fails, I have a backup. If the backup fails, I got a guaranteed way to take this off. All old school shaving styles, double-edged safety razors, except for my third one, which is a shavette. And man, it is hot in this bathroom. Okay. Go ahead and get on my neck. All right. And I am ready for my first pass. This is my Razorock open comb head on the Razorock Barber Pole stainless steel handle with a second use Persona Platinum made in the USA. We'll see if this thing gets clogged up or if it pulls. Nope, no pulling, no tugging. Just removing that beard. That is all it is doing. Well, would you look at that? See, sis, I told you, no pulling, no tugging. Just slices it right through it. Takes it down with ease. Now this is actually kind of a mild razor. This is not really aggressive. This is not meant to take a full month of growth down. But that is, as you can see, exactly what it's doing. Look at that. Taking it right down. Right now, this area here is the most heavily, this is where all the heaviest growth happens. And there's a little bit more attention needed. But, man, it is hot in this bathroom. As you can see, even though this razor is mild, it is just slaying this beard like it's nobody's business. Oh yeah. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. Try doing this with a cartridge razor or disposable. This is only my second time using this razor, this particular razor. And I've only used this particular soap a few times. There we go. My sink was starting to get a little clogged up here. Excuse me. There we go. Now this is just my first pass. I usually do a full 3-pass shave. But for a lot of you who are wondering about the Razorock open comb razor, you can see it just made short work of a 1-month growth. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to rinse off and be back for pass number 2. Alright, and I just took my razor apart. There's just a little bit of hair on the blade, rinsed it off, put it back together, lathered up. This is still my second pass. And I might have to go 4 passes with this. We'll see what happens on the second pass, because there's a little bit of growth left behind. There we go. This should get the rest of that growth. It's funny, I've actually had some of my friends come up wanting pictures of me with a beard and with hair, because I look so weird with hair after I've been shaving for so long. There we go. And yeah, I can tell a big difference here. I think I am having, with this particular soap, a reaction, because it seems to be burning a little bit. So I don't think I'll be using this soap much longer. Of course, it could just be that my skin is sensitive because it hasn't been shaved in a full month. And it could take my skin quite a while, probably 2 months, to get back to being as tough as it was before No Shave November. And you guys can hear the scratching as this razor passes. Don't think anything of it. That is just the hairs getting cut. Okay. Trim up my sideburns. Oh, this is definitely more aggressive than what I'm used to. Alright. Pass number 2 is down. And I have my camera mounted on top of my medicine cabinet. So it's kind of looking down. It's go ahead and rinse off and see where we're at. Oh, it's good to feel human again. So feel the good human. Oh, so feel the good human. So good to feel human. Oh. Oh yeah. So much better. I think I am going to do a third pass. I can see I'm breaking out a little bit. It's alright. So, I already showed you this was going to be my primary razor, and it got the job done. My secondary razor was a clone of a Merkur Future. The Merkur Future is like $60. This is like $8 to $15 on eBay and AliExpress and Amazon. I have it cranked all the way up to 6, which I don't need, so I'll crank it back down to the normal 3 and put it away. If both of those had failed on my beard, I was going to bust out a shavette. This is a shavette. Looks like a straight razor, but actually it takes a half of a double-edged razor blade, half of a safety razor blade. A lot more aggressive than a normal, straight razor, but gives awesome shaves. I was just talking to a friend of mine about these. He said, "Man, shavettes are expensive." I picked this up for $2.56 on eBay from China. So, had this loaded with a Astra Superior Platinum, and yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lather up for pass number 3, my third and final pass. And if you're wondering if I'm going to shave my head again, the answer is yes. But I'm not going to record that in this video. And I was really wondering how this Omega brush was going to work, and I did reload it after the first pass. I rinsed and reloaded, but did an awesome job. I started with that open comb, I'll finish with it. I usually never shave the way you see me shave today. I usually go straight up with the grain, then across the grain, then against the grain. Today I was just kind of all over the place until now. Now I'm going to go across or against the grain. Something I haven't done this shave. So I went to see, with my friend TJ, Murder on the Orient Express in theaters. Not anywhere as good as the 1975 version. That's all I can say. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was real good. Nowhere near as good as the 75 version. They made Hercule Poirot look like he was OCD and a nut. In reality, Poirot was just a stickler for law and order, and also Poirot tried to detach himself personally from his cases so that he could always think objectively. Therefore, he always referred to himself in the third person. I did not notice this Poirot referring to himself in the third person hardly at all. Also, Hercule Poirot was a consummate gentleman. This Poirot could have his moments where he was just a straight up jerk. Okay. Now, where am I at? Ooh, 21 minutes. Usually I'm done by now. I still gotta do pickups. Okay. Well, my face definitely needs to adjust. That or this soap, I'm having a reaction to it. Okay. My goal is to be baby butt smooth. Is it? No. There's a couple little areas that need a touch up. Okay. Go over those real quick. Very soft touch. No pressure needed with these razors. These blades are sharper than a straight razor, or the blades in a cartridge or disposable. Rinse that off. Oh yeah, Murder on the Orient Express. Was it a good movie? Yes. But 1975 version was the best. I've seen 4 different versions. 1975 movie was the best. Okay. We'll see if I'm done shaving. Well, not perfect. I'm wondering. Dip that in water. I'm a perfectionist. Is this going to be the shave I want? If I don't get it this time, I give up. Oh, I feel it taking some stray whiskers down. Bingo. I got it. Okay. I'm done. Anything else? Too bad. Oh yeah. Well, not baby butt smooth, but a darn fine shave, DFS. At one spot. Looky here. go. Okay. That's it. I am done. Still that one spot. Oh well, I don't want to overshave. That's where I get into trouble. Alright, I'm going to pause this, shave my head, then I'm going to come back for the post-shave. Alright guys, well, I got my shave done. No Shave November is officially over for Chad Burns. I want to thank you guys for watching. I gotta tell you, taking down the hair that was on my head got real difficult. My stink started clogging up. I have to figure out a way to fix that. But this razor was just not that aggressive. So what I ended up doing was shimming it, which means I took, I made these a while back. I took an old butter container and I cut a piece of the plastic of the butter container so that it's kind of like shaped like this, which is just a little bit more narrow than a double-edged blade. And that way I sit the blade in, I sit the shim on top of that, and then I put on the base plate, screw on the handle, makes the razor a lot more aggressive. As soon as I did that, it was just zoom, done. So I wish I'd have used that shim when I first started shaving my face, because would have made things a lot easier. Got a little irritation here because, you know, it has been so long since I shaved, a full month. Anytime you go more than a week, you're looking to start gaining some irritation from a shave. So, how do you handle that? Real easy. I have no cuts or nicks, so I don't need anything for that. Little irritation, witch hazel. Put it in a spray bottle. Rub it in. Oh yeah. A lot of people buy the scented witch hazel. I just use plain. Now, I was going to use some of my generic Brute, but now I am thinking, because of the irritation, I should use my Nivea for Men Sensitive Skin Cooling Post-Shave Balm, which would be better. But I'm going to go with the alcohol-based aftershave with all these micro abrasions, and we're going to see just how bad the shave was. Oh, there's some tingling. A little bit of burning right around here. Not too bad, though. Luckily, this stuff has menthol, so the burning lasts just a minute, then it cools. Alright, so I'm done. I really hope you guys will consider donating to the prostate cancer. The link will be in this post, but I hope you guys will consider donating. I lost my uncle to prostate cancer, and I lost my grandmother to leukemia. I've lost a lot of family to cancer. About 6 or 7 family members in a year. It was a rough year for us. Now I'll use the Nivea. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching me shave. I know a lot of my friends are going to be like, really? A video of you shaving? Yeah. A video of me shaving. Why? Because I can. And because the way you just saw me shave is a lot of fun. And there's a lot of variables, a lot of scents. Oh man, it smells like heaven in here right now. Between that Brute and the Nivea, ooh, I'm in heaven. Just rub it. All right, well, Put a little bit too much Nivea on. That's it. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed. And if you need any help picking out some shaving gear, don't be afraid to get a hold of me. Talk to you guys later.